Hi-all, thank you for checking out Shelf 24, and we have got this one and next one for my AG section of my collection. I've got quite a few of their games, it seems, but this is going to be quite a quick video because there's only 2 games to talk about. So let's take the small one first. Point Salad. Point Salad, nice little card game. It's a filler card game, and it's actually quite underrated. Not enough buzz has been given to this one, I don't feel. 2 to 6 players, although I will say don't play it with more than 4. And this literally is, the title of the game is what the game is. It's a point salad card game. You've got these different vegetables that are laid out, and you draft from these columns of vegetables. But you can either draft the vegetables themselves, 6 different types, or you draft the top of the deck, which is on its reverse side, a way of scoring. So, for example, looking at the back here, I can have 3 cabbages is 8 points, 2 points for every carrot, 1 for every lettuce and 1 for every tomato, 12 points for a complete set. Even and odd totals. Have you got the most? Negative points for peppers. There's lots of different ways that they can score. So every card is unique in that respect. But you basically just draft these cards. So you're putting the veg in front of you, but you're trying to get the decent point cards so that what veg you have will score you a lot of points. Very straightforward rules and very cool. It scales up to 4 well. 5 and 6 not so much, because the problem with this is that it doesn't give you more vegetables to choose from. It gives you the same amount. Now with 2 or 3 players, great, because you can look at them and go, oh, I really would like those veg or that point salad card, but maybe it will still be there by the time it gets around to me. I'll take it and hope. With 2 players, that's doable. 3 less so, but 3 is still pretty quick. 4 is a stretch. You have to accept that the state is going to change a bit. 5 and 6 is ridiculous. The board state changes so dramatically by the time it's your go, there is no point even looking at the cards there until it's your turn. It's just far too chaotic. So yes, it can work with 5 and 6. I don't recommend it for 5 and 6. But Point Salad, nice little filler. It surprised me as to how entertaining that was. And it worked very well on my dad as well, which is saying something. All right, big one time. Oh God, this is going to be it. Whee! Big box. Boom. Hey, blimey. This is technically 2 boxes because I got this on Kickstarter. This is an expansion which I haven't even touched yet. I need to play this solo more often, I think, because I haven't even touched this expansion yet. I need to play this solo more often. Maybe during this isolation I'll find time, because if I can play it solo, then I'll get this to the table more. But I've got 2 friends who also own this game, which is why this one probably hasn't seen a bit of a play for a while, hence the dust. But it's a really solid game, don't get me wrong. It's just, my friends have a copy, and I tend to play it with them, so did I really need my own copy? But I do like it enough to warrant it. Edge of Darkness, do I have to show you the back of this box, guys? I really don't. I can't show you the back of this box. Maybe I can show you. Yeah, maybe I can show you the back of that one, though. Although that doesn't really reveal much. This is an expansion of the Mystic Veil that I talked about on a previous list. It goes from 1 to 4 players. I think it's just 1 to 4. Can't really tell. Pretty certain you can't go to 5 and 6, and even if you could, I wouldn't even dare try. But with this one, the card crafting system, I mentioned the Mystic Veil, this one takes it to a whole new level with an element of worker placement on top of that. And the idea is that you've got these different locations that you put out, and there's a basics there, there's tons of these locations, and you can chop and change. There's a scenario book you can go through that increases the difficulty and complexity as you go through it. Very good resource. But what you do is each round, you take some of the advancements, as they call the plastic abilities, and sleeve them into the card. So you're always getting advancements, even if you don't buy more. It's not like the other one where you need mana. Here, you just get some each turn. But you're also putting agents onto the locations to get you special bonuses. But you've only so many agents. You've got to recruit more. But you spread yourself too thin. It's not as... you get more benefits, but none of the benefits are as powerful as like if you were to stick maybe 3 or 4 on the same location. And to trigger some abilities, you have to return the agents to your pool. So there's an element of like resource management with the agents as well as other bits and bobs. On top of that, you've got this giant plastic tower thing on the side, which is like a bit over the kill, but it looks cool, that you drop these fret cubes in of different colours based on the players, and these monsters, which are the reverse side of all the advancements, can attack the kingdom, and you get points for defending them off, lose points for letting them through, but they're dropped into this tower, like a cube tower, and as they drop out, you can see which monster is likely to attack first and who it's going to attack when it does. And it's just really cool. It's a fun mechanic, even if it is a little overkill. But there is a lot of content here. I mean, I backed the full Kickstarter on this. I didn't back the second one. What was it called? I don't know, the Frosty one. It's basically the same as like Gloomhaven, Frosthaven, whatever. But I didn't back it because, as you can see, I backed everything in the original Kickstarter, and I haven't even got through a percentage of this yet. I haven't even touched the expansion that came with the Kickstarter, the Sands of Doomstar. Do you really think I need more content right now? No. You know, you have to be careful with what you spend your money on, guys. But, you know, take this out. Oh, God. Punch boards. This was just to keep everything in check. You know, you got a lot of space in there, but don't be fooled. You know, there's plastic tokens, you've got miniatures, massive score pads, bags, all the advancements themselves. The location boards are all like nicely illustrated, and they're all big solid cardboard tile boards. Whoop, try and get that in. You've got all like lots of different advancements and plastic sleeves. That's like a fraction of them all. What have I got over here? I think this is a oh yeah, plastic pieces. What's this? Oh, this is the tower itself. Oh yeah, this thing. So you essentially have this big tower block that goes on top. You drop the cubes in there, and it drops out of 3 cubby holes. I don't want to take this apart too much. At the back, see? So they drop out there. Put the cube tower on top. Monster cards slot in the slots. It's overkill, but it's cool. It's just really cool. And I must admit, looking at this is reminding me of why I like it so much. It is a really cool game, but I really must get it to the table more often. And sadly, with isolation in the way, it doesn't help. But, you know, the friends of mine who I tend to play this with obviously aren't always around for me to do that. So what I think I might do is get this out for some solo play in the near future and really rekindle it. You basically have an AI bot. Check out my solo games overview video vlogs for more details on that. But yeah, I really like it. It's a solid game. It's just probably unheard of, and obviously it's a bit of a mammoth to store and not the cheapest game in the world. But whew, yeah, that's it for that shelf. It's mostly taken up by this, to be honest, so I better start playing this a bit more often and make good use of it. There'll be a few more games on the next shelf, and you can join me then. Take care, guys. Thanks for enjoying, and I'll see you soon.